there that we can't see you anymore, so it's just like a voice from the darkness saying like, you're sexy.
The only way I ever hear that, frankly.
Being shouted at you from the dark.
Always gonna listen to this podcast and be so mad.
Oh, yeah.
So mad. Oh no.
Wait, have we been recording this whole
We have been recording this whole time.
Everything.
Wow, cool. I've had really stupid conversations. It's fine.
Yeah, it's great.
It's gonna be.
I'm not humiliated.
You might have a whole blooper reel just out of the pre-show conversation.
Oh, listen. Patreon exclusives. The unedited versions of the podcast where you get to hear us just ramble about random shit for like 15 minutes.
Please don't. The FBI is
Hey,
going to
hi,
take me
we're
away.
at a show. We are at a show with like paying customers and everything. Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to +1 to Mischief. The live RPG experience here in Santa Fe. My name is Kevin. I'm your game master. Myri.
I'm Myri. I'll be playing Paget. Hello. Not evil. Do sort of look like the devil, but it's irrelevant. So, next person.
I'll be playing Mackenzie. He's a paladin, the noble religious type who does all of the right things. What?
What's your name?
Oh, well, I'm Tim Brown, but they can read the thing for that.
You don't need to know our
You have
names.
eyes.
I am a halfling. I am 2 feet tall.
A strong, mighty halfling.
This big. Kid you not.
My name is Christine Smith, and I'm playing Hayden. I'm an elf. I wouldn't say I'm a wood elf, but I would like to be a high elf. It's kind of a thing. Also, I may or may not be a barbarian. I don't really like to talk about it. And I don't have a temper, okay? Like, it's fine. Don't get angry.
It's all fine. It's just fine.
Hi, I am
Whatever.
David Tran. I'll be playing Bobby Joe, a human, an assassin, rogue, and a friend. Don't listen to their laughter.
Are you a poet too? Like,
Yes, why not? And a poet, and experience 900.
Okay, we were getting a little granular here. So this is an RPG experience, which is the term for doing this in front of people, I've decided.
Experience.
An RPG is a shared form of narrative storytelling in which one person, the games master, creates a world and characters and a storyline, and our main characters act their way through it and respond to it in an improvisational manner. We use dice to determine things like whether or not your sword hits, or whether or not you're actually strong enough to lift that train, or whatever. Hint, you're not strong enough to lift that train. But you can try, sure. That's basically the structure here. I'm pretty sure most people here are going to be familiar with the concept. And you'll pick it up pretty quickly as we go along. Our story so far is that a collection of adventurers have discovered that they are the scions or children of a very powerful wizard, and they've inherited everything after his untimely passing. Part of that inheritance is responsibility for a village called Derrick Run, which used to be the breadbasket of this little chunk of the country. That has been a little bit less breadbasket-y because they used to rely on kobold fertilizer to produce huge amounts of crops. The kobolds have not been able to give them the fertilizer, we come to find out.
Fertilizer.
poop.
For a couple of months because they're being hunted by a group of adventurers looking to make a name for themselves. Our heroes went to have a talk with the adventurers. They took a couple of these other sort of nasty adventurers. They took a couple of them back to try to negotiate a peace, at which point one of the nasty adventurers slipped a knife into Hayden's back and nearly killed her. You're not doing great, right?
I have 9 hit points, so
Out of a total of
39.
Out of 39, down
So-
from 39 to 9. That's not great.
Literally stabbed in the back, people.
Literally stabbed in the back.
Of course, I was talking about sacrificing her, so
Yeah, you were not being,
I may have deserved it, but
yeah, you were not being nice to her.
we'll gloss over
We're
that.
gonna gloss over. The battle quickly turned against these nasty adventurers because it's all 4 of these guys and all the kobolds. But the other adventurers' leader, Prince Harold of Harn.
Who's a liar?
Prince Harold of Harn?
Yeah, he said he would stay back.
Oh
That is
my
true.
god.
They also fried a whole bunch of kobolds. This is important because it's tragic and sad because kobolds are adorable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
you can see
tiny
them right
dragon
over here.
murderers,
Those
guys.
little dragon dudes.
In some circles, they're considered adorable.
Yeah, we had Fizz, Fez, Fens. Who's still alive?
There was a Foos. Foos was the religious
Foos.
leader.
Who was the
Yeah.
flying
Yeah.
one? The burlap sack one? Was
That
that
was
Finn?
Fizz.
That was Fizz.
Fizz was the burlap sack guy.
So I'm going to give this to the audience. It might be helpful. Fizz is the mightiest warrior of this kobold tribe, and he's what they call an kobold because he has wings, which he tries to keep hidden. There's Fizz, who's the chief of the kobolds, and he's the one who can actually speak common and has been talking to these guys. There's Foos, who's their religious leader / shaman / whatever. He doesn't do anything helpful. And there's Fens, the engineer. Fens is a multiple amputee, missing an eye. Has 2 peg legs and a collection of 10 kobold children who carry him around and carry out his bidding.
Only
So-
reason to have kids, guys.
Huh?
I said only reason to have kids.
You are not fucking joking. Said the only parents here.
This is just going to be an argument about children's slavery. This is the podcast
Oh,
for tonight.
God.
Yep.
Child
If they're your
slavery.
child, they're not your slave.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Like,
Tim, you would know. Better than anyone, I think.
Tim's dark
That joke
past, I
requires
guess.
a lot of context that most of you don't have, so we're going to move on. So when we left our heroes, they were literally standing on the verge of killing Lady Gina Kells, who is the princess with the knife, who tried to
Stabbed
kill
me.
Hayden.
I have her written down as girl, boring, and it turned out that was not true.
She has a last name now, though.
Duke Chunk is currently tied down.
He had a real name. What was that?
Fat healer. That's what I have on my sheet.
He's
okay.
actually only told you that his name is Duke Chunk.
I thought he gave me a name last time. My bad.
And Harold of Havarn is standing there with a sword, but trying to make peace. And Lady Beatrice Quint has just is standing there holding a blackened sheet of vellum that is sort of burning away into ash right before your eyes because she's used a scroll to cast a spell.
Duke Chunk's name was Charles.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Ah!
I don't think there are any parents mean enough to call their kid Chunk on, like, the birth certificate.
I mean, we don't know about what about the kid in the Goonies? Do we know if that was
His real
or
name
not?
was not Chunk.
We don't know that.
Yeah, I don't know. You could give birth and say it's
not,
fat.
not the the mutant.
I was going to say, wasn't Chunk the mutant?
That, so that absolutely was his name.
We haven't used a mutant.
Anywho.
We had his parents in there.
Oh, and his name was Sloth. Thank you.
Ah.
So who's Chunk?
Chunk is the fat kid, right?
So could have
With
been
the
in
truffle
his name.
shuffle.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah, that was not his name.
So it was right.
This is the most accurate RPG experience we've had thus far out of 4 shows because we just spent 10 minutes talking about the Goonies. So,
His name is Lawrence.
Oh,
It's Lawrence?
Nice.
Really?
When the cops call him, he's like, Lawrence, is this you?
Thank you, audience person.
I know. Like, I'm
Also,
really glad
go
that you
with
remember
Chunk.
the Goonies that well. Like, that's awesome.
Lawrence lacks the dignity of Chunk.
That's sad.
I'm really sorry. There's somebody in the audience named Lawrence, and I'm really, really sorry. I actually think it's a pretty
Just
cool
change
name.
your name to Chunk at this point, all right? Like,
Nice backstepping there.
Oh, okay. Let's
So
kill
we
some
should get,
people.
there was like a combat going on and all
Yeah.
of that. But
Oof.
what happened at the end of the last game was Varn came barreling through the woods and shouting, "Stop, don't kill them! Don't kill them! We don't have to end this with bloodshed."
I'm also like trying to beat Gina to a pulp at this point.
Yeah, you are literally on top of her
So
with Fizz.
yeah, like holding her down, I think, is what was happening, and I'm raging. So
You are
whatever
raging.
happens, like,
And was he talking to our characters, the
Yes.
kobolds, or his guys?
Sort of a generalized call for peace, a sort of generalized don't kill anybody.
We don't have to kill anyone, but we could take that one that you're attacking hostage.
yeah,
for
and
now.
I can like make her almost dead or like nearly dead or whatever.
Yeah,
right?
so we could just
Like, I
stab
can-
her once.
Mostly
and then
dead. There we go. I can beat her to a pulp, right?
Duke Chunk is still bound by vines, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, no, he is bound by vines, thanks to your channel divinity ability. So, what do you guys do now that Havarn is standing there? He is holding like a glowing sword, and sort of got his hands out, going, "No, wait, we don't have to do it this way. We can all be reasonable about this."
Mackenzie walks up to Chook Chunk and says, "Repent." With swords out.
He's bound with vines, right? He's not. You didn't cast hold person or anything.
Yeah, he's bound in vines.
And he should still
He has to
have
pass a strength check to get out of them.
disadvantage on strength checks.
Yes, he does. So, okay. So he sort of he looks at you very quizzically. He doesn't seem like he understands why you're so upset, but he's like, all right, I repent. Yeah, I repent.
Swear upon it, no more deaths of kobolds by your hand.
By my hand, there have been no deaths of kobolds, but I swear there will be no more deaths of kobolds.
And you will do your best to prevent deaths
This is
meaninglessly.
what I've been doing.
Deaths on all sides.
I'm sorry, what?
Deaths on all sides. Preventing deaths
Yes.
on all sides.
Yes, that's what I've been trying to do.
I free you, heal kobolds.
I'll do what I can.
I cut him loose.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he walks over. There are not a lot of like living kobolds. The fireball. Guys, a kobold has like 4 hit points. Okay? It's not a matter of me being nice or villainous. It's just that, man, they're just not very strong little creatures. I'm sorry.
But they saw us try, right?
They saw you try. Yeah, no, I mean, he's going around and like
That's
any of them who are wounded, he does kind of drop down and drop a
I feel like we won already.
I mean, it certainly does seem that way, doesn't it?
Cool, yeah. It is
He's
it.
the seam word.
I'm still on top of Gina, like, don't you stab me in the back. So that's what's
That's what's going on over there, yeah. She is taking this beating remarkably well.
Okay.
Like, you are just pounding it, and she's just like, eventually she kind of like spits up, she's like, "Who taught you how to punch, your dad?"
I
And she like
cry.
spits a tooth, like,
I start crying a little bit while I'm punching. I never knew my father, and now he's dead. So
and she just chuckles as you just wail on her. So she's.
I hate her so
I
much.
understand.
I hate her so
My
much.
character is like wide-eyed and like, she went there. Oh my god.
She brought up my daddy issues, okay?
I mean, she's learned one thing about you thus far, which is that you guys have a big red button, and she pushed it.
It's our daddy issues.
Everybody else seems pretty much okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
It's our collective daddy issues, okay? I'm not alone in
I
this.
think you carry the weight. Most of the weight.
Kaja's going to say, "Well, I hope you do understand why we cannot trust you." And she's going to reach out and just look like she's ripping away a chunk of reality, and it turns into this sword-shaped, crackling greatsword that looks like it's made out of the night sky. And that is what she's going to stand there holding super intimidatingly, because again, this with the horn
She looks like
Devil
actual
woman.
Satan.
and the shark teeth.
Yeah, no. So Havarn sees you, watches you do this, and you pull the sword out of nothing, and it's this star rippled greatsword, which is pretty baller. Like, I think we can all agree that if that was on the side of a band,
It's great.
like, I'd want that.
It's a heavy metal album cover, I'm just saying.
Yeah. And he watches you do this, and he kind of like, hang on a second. Yeah, he's pretty clever. You can see some gears kind of turning in his head as he watches you do this. He's wide-eyed. He's just like, what the? And he takes a moment to sort of like look at you and kind of like, oh.
Oh no.
We can be reasonable. We can still be reasonable about this. I understand how you feel at this moment. And the sorceress Gina just shouts out, like, "Don't talk to them. I can." And she starts fiddling with a tube at her waist. She's 80 feet back. She's well away from where any of you guys are. And he's just like, hold on. We don't have to do it this way. Can you get your elf off of Gina?
I mean, she's very strong.
I hate you.
Hayden,
can I try to grapple with her and just like, hey, calm down? I sneak her a dagger. I'm like, it's all right. Don't worry.
I'm just shoving Mackenzie like her direction, being like,
Yeah.
you deal with it. You guys have rapport.
Also, you
You
can
dance
remember that I
together.
have a love of artisanal things if you want to.
I have no artisanal pizzas. I'm sorry. It's not a thing I have in my inventory.
like that, like pizza's the first thing
How
that you
could
think.
it be?
Goal
Okay, well, so I was slipped a dagger. I'm going to use that dagger.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Okay,
With advantage, she's
Oh,
prone.
damn.
okay. Right. Oh, whoa. Okay, rolled 18 twice in a row. That was cool.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
And
You hit her, so go ahead
Okay.
and roll a d4, add your dexterity and proficiency bonus.
The little
'cause you-
pyramid.
When this
Yeah,
happens,
the
I'm
little
like,
pyramid
how'd she
one.
get that dagger? Oh, she must have stolen
okay,
it.
so D4 plus proficiency in what?
No, just plus your dexterity modifier,
Okay.
so whatever that is.
All right, so that's 2. I rolled a 1 on that, so
You
2.
do 2 points of damage total.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and double that just because she's on the ground and you stabbed her.
Or
Like,
does it scar her beautiful face?
I hope so.
so I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and say you're raging. You don't really have like the mental wherewithal to do like a cold-blooded, torturous thing like trying to scar her up.
Okay, yeah,
just gotta,
I'm
like,
a little
drive
stabby.
it, like-
I'm just a little stabby.
You're very stabby. Apparently, I am informed. So yeah, you just drop and you just damn, and she's like ah, and she's kind of choking on her own blood.
Good.
Okay, and then now I pull her off. Can I can I just talk you out of it using my charisma? Do a Vin
What do you-
Diesel
what
type
do you-
of Fast Furious family talk shit? Yo, mi familia.
Mackenzie stops Bobby Joe. Hold on. He walks up to the girl on the ground and heals her.
No!
Man,
I
still
hate
on.
you so much.
Still on her. Hold on.
Okay, can I stab her again?
Yes.
Padgett's gonna stand there and make eye contact with the prince, being like, I don't know what's happening.
he says, I am you, as you are me, as we are all together.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. Things had gotten pretty calm, and then the stabbing happened. And he did say, like, could you get her off of Gina? And then she stabbed Gina.
Yeah.
So at this point,
We
But
did
he
it
should
though.
be farther away than we are from this.
Which is, it's no one's fault because the rage. It is the rage's fault. You know, Kevin?
I don't feel like that's true. I feel like
It's like blaming it on alcohol. It's terrible.
It is, but it was worth
I'm
a
getting
shot.
the impression
was a
that
good
Hayden's
try.
sort of the archer of this group. Like,
I'm really okay with that. Super okay with that. Lana!
so anywho,
Lana.
Havarn actually crosses a remarkable distance because he was 40 feet away from where this is going.
Okay.
And he sees you stab Gina. And as you're walking over to heal her,
All right.
you're about to give the you are me and we are, you're about to give your line. And he just barrels towards, it's an 18. It's not great. Barrels into Hayden with a greatsword, giant glowing magical greatsword, which I've been super excited to show to you guys. It's been awesome. Yeah, man, it's been great.
Hey.
Great sword.
It is, but and hits, kind of like charges at you and with a big shout goes "Ah!" and just swipes it into your side
Oh,
and
okay.
does deal 11 points of damage, which I believe does knock you unconscious.
Yeah, so I have -2 hit points. Is that a thing?
No.
Okay, so I have 0 hit
When
points.
you're at 0, we are now going to start making death saves.
Okay,
So,
but
we'll
as
talk
he's
about-
hitting me, can I just have Hayden say oh hey, and give him a wink?
So yeah, you drop out of your rage watching this guy barrel at you.
I'm like,
And
oh wow.
Yo, what's up? Bam!
Just Nice.
At this point, in my head, the Paul Walker theme song comes in from the end of the movie.
Oh my god. Oh no. Right.
Save it for 3 turns from now when she's fucked up all her death saving throws. Then we can hear the Paul Walker. Right now, it's just like it's that like single note of strings that plays.
Yeah.
Like seconds before he walks out of the dust.
Okay.
And is like, oh yeah, no, this is great. Anywho.
If we're talking music, I'd prefer like, I don't know, Star Trek, like when the Romulans are coming and it's like, oh.
We were just talking
that's
Breakfast
all.
Club.
Oh,
No.
don't you forget about me.
the most out of tone thing for being struck down with a great sword you could have possibly come up with, short of perhaps the thong song.
I mean, I'm cool with that being the theme for this scene. I was trying to flirt in my last moments.
This is
so.
true. This is true.
Okay, should I make a
Guys,
saving
this is off the rail. Pretty bad.
We apologize, but not that much.
I'm not sorry.
Polliner Hefeweizen, ruining your role-playing game experience since 1984. Actually, I have no idea. 1634.
It's a long time.
They actually put a date on there, which was super convenient. Otherwise, I was going to have to commit to this thing being around since 1984, and that doesn't sound like a very good year. So, anywho, you're lying unconscious on. Yeah,
All right.
Hayden is lying unconscious on the ground. Tim, you are moving towards him. He is standing over Gina, and he drops down, and he mutters something under his breath, and her wound around the dagger closes up. So, go ahead and make a religion check at this point.
Do I have advantage on this by any chance?
I don't see how you could possibly have advantage on this one.
8.
Cool. You guys don't know shit about shit. Every time I have you make a knowledge roll in this entire game, none of you know anything. It's amazing.
In fairness, I'm from an island.
This is fair. Your character does have a reasoning. So anywho, yeah, he is standing over her and he is saying, "Get back! I won't let you hurt her!"
Oh.
Jesus, touchy. Fuck.
I jump him.
Oh, okay.
All right, so everybody roll for initiative. I was trying to keep it to one attack roll, but since we dropped out of initiative, let's go ahead and do this again.
I wasn't part of this.
Do I need to roll for initiative?
You do not.
Okay,
Well,
cool.
Go ahead and roll for initiative because you never know.
Oh, okay.
You might pop in.
And for the throws.
I got a 10.
2.
Also 2.
Hey, nice paladins
22?
finished last, apparently.
21.
21.
Thank you. Because that was pathetic. I have a -1 on initiative, just for everybody out there.
So you rolled a 3.
I rolled a 3, and that was even lower. Paget is very
What's your
clumsy.
name? Christine, what's your character's name?
Oh, it's Hayden.
Thank you.
You want the little...
2 of these.
You're
You're problematic.
Yeah, here you go, Kevin.
I got it.
But
I just needed a second. I also need to not fall off the stage.
It's not going to happen this time.
we got you, Bugaboo.
If he falls off, I'm tying him to his chair next time.
Okay. Bobby Joe, having seen her go down, and you're kind of closest to this whole thing, you get to go first. What are you doing?
What I see is he's about to rush him, right?
Yeah, you see him prepping, and he's got his swords already out.
I stop you initially and say, hey, in my like deepest Vin Diesel walk voice. What family?
It's like shaking a little kid, isn't it? Hey, little kid in armor.
Family does things together. And I throw Tim like at the paladin, right?
The prince. The prince.
prince.
So,
Go ahead and make
Are
an
you the Rock in this situation?
The Rock?
Yeah.
Are you Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson?
You're
Oh
a
my
really
God.
tiny Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
The Pebble?
Oh, ow.
Yeah.
You'll
Yeah.
love that right
I'm a
now.
sharp pebble.
Fran, make an athletics check.
Athletics check.
Yeah, you are picking up a person and throwing it at another person.
Like a
really
30-pound
tiny person.
I weigh 38
Do I get
pounds of
advantage
armor.
for my amazing, charismatic, like
No!
family speech? No?
No!
I describe it as Vin Diesel-esque.
You did. That's,
You already did.
Frankly, I should be imposing disadvantage, but I'm feeling
Can
nice.
I give you an example of how
His
much I weigh,
voice
though,
is
just for the
sexy.
record?
You can fall asleep to that. All right.
In full armor, my character weighs 38 pounds, which means that I weigh the same amount as a Home Depot 5-gallon bucket, 3/4 full of concrete.
Hey, Tran, what's your strength score?
I like that you know this so specifically.
Yeah, I do.
You have to mention this now?
Yeah, Tran, what's your strength score?
Actually, less, it's like a
plus
half
one?
full even.
No, what is your strength score? Like, what is the number? Is it 12, 13, 14? 13?
Yeah.
So he has a 13 strength, and he's throwing a concrete bag at another human being. So
Half a
what's your
concrete
score?
bag.
What's your roll?
My roll was blah, 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 athletics, 13.
Okay, that's actually not bad.
After all that.
After all that, yeah, no, he just hauls you up by the armor and just chucks you.
If anything, gives them a running start, you know?
All right.
I really like how we all support each other.
Right?
Yeah.
That's
We're a
support
strong
right there.
family
Here.
unit.
Yeah.
We've only known each other like maybe 24 hours.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we might be approaching 48 at this
Okay,
point.
but you know what?
Handles on my armor.
You should.
Oh my god, that's ingenious.
Yeah.
Get the tiny dragon to make you like armor handles.
We could
Luggage.
maybe in the future attach a chain and we can swing you and let you go.
Woo! Like
No,
a
at the
mace.
proper moment.
He's
I
a
think
human
I'm
mace.
vetoing this one. It's a little bit much.
But Hayden would do it. She's strong.
Oh yeah. I'll
Okay.
use you as a tiny
You would.
paladin mace.
Sorry, Kevin.
So that's Bobby Joe's turn. Are you gonna? Yeah.
Just realized we're a redneck family.
What did you just realize?
We're a redneck family at this point.
That wasn't Bobby Joe's goal.
Like your name's Bobby Joe.
What a coincidence.
It's just a coincidence.
So
Yeah.
he's thrown you. Your initiative scores 2, though, so you're going like last, like dead last.
Your
so it's
story's
really
there
fun.
for a
I was not ready
really
for this.
long time.
It explains why my initiative is so bad now.
Yeah. Gina, the sorceress, is going to go, and she raises her hands and points at Bobby Joe.
Good luck.
This is really fun, actually, because she's a sorceress, and she just rolled a 1 on a spellcasting roll. There's a whole table you're supposed to go to that I have literally never used. Wild magic. You don't fuck with the wild magic. So she raises her hand and she points at you, and she sort of like makes this face after a moment, and she kind of like, oh god, oh no, and oh dear. Oh, you can take 1 additional action immediately.
Oh.
Hey.
So she sort of blurs and jerks back, and for some reason you feel like she was trying to do something, but she tries to cast her spell again.
Can I convincingly, like,
But
was hoping
that
she'd
still
turn
counts
blue.
as
I
a
know,
usage of a
right?
spell slot.
can I just play dead, but like in a very convincing manner?
Okay, she wasted a spell slot.
It's true.
Well, wait till you see what happens.
Okay, alright, cool.
Motherfucker, what?
This is the Kevin I remember. Oh, I love it. Just keep
Oh, my
doing
heart
those
is
rolls.
just singing right
Shit
now.
you not, man. 2 1s in a row. This woman is doomed to
A
die.
third one in a row means she dies,
This is
right?
my new favorite D20 ever. This is beautiful. I mean, this thing has screwed me over in the
gosh.
past, though. So.
You guys are going to really like this. You cast Fireball as a 3rd level spell. Wait. Centered on yourself.
Payback's a bitch.
Hey, that's a bitch.
Is Paget gonna take credit for this?
No, she's not quite quick enough on her feet to do that.
Guys.
But I wish she could.
Just-
Joe definitely will.
Yeah. Wait, as you're playing dead, like totally did that, guys. As me.
I'll be like, I used up all my mana!
25.
Just fall asleep.
See, this is why I really liked doing this as like a live experience, because one of the things I really love about this game is that we don't know what's going to happen. Gina was supposed to be this really scary psychopathic sorcerer.
She was.
Wait, Beatrice or Gina? Because Gina's
Gina.
Well, Gina's really scary.
Oh, Beatrice. Yeah, you're
Beatrice,
right.
okay.
Beatrice. Gina is the princess. Beatrice is the
the sorceress.
sorceress.
BB.
BB. And
Bibi.
BB just literally like pointed at you and exploded. Like, spontaneous human combustion to a degree that literally wiped her off the board with
Right.
29 points of damage.
Oh, God.
baby.
What's your one-liner for this?
It's like the
Bobby
reverse
Joe?
of what I did in the first game.
That's what you get
It
for
is.
winning.
Now
know.
explain yourself.
That's
I
fantastic.
might just
So,
do the
yeah,
whole
so
Fast
she's
and
out. And you're somewhat puzzled as to what she was trying to do.
I'm like, for family.
Oh, family. You had nothing to do with it.
I am Bobby Joe.
But I just
Way
want to
better
inform
than he
you in
takes
advance
credit
that this
for
is
it.
a terrible decision because then Paget will think you can do magic and she's going to be so excited. You're going to have to keep this up forever.
I can keep it up.
Okay.
His character's based on lies.
My magic's so
Lies.
powerful, it doesn't look like magic.
Okay, so at this point, it's Varn's
That's
turn.
amazing.
It is.
Varn looks over at the smoldering ruin of his friend Beatrice, which is great. Just fucking fancy as hell. Turns and looks at Bobby Joe, goes, for family. And just runs right at you.
I mean, I feel like that's fair.
Yeah.
There's a halfling between them.
Oh, there is a halfling between them?
Are you
He
still
threw
mid-air?
me at him. I'm in the air.
That's the, okay.
So if he runs a trans character,
Well, here's the thing, Tim, you're in the air.
I know.
You don't get to take an attack of opportunity
no,
if you're
I
in
could
the
be
air.
just a crotch hit by proxy.
Okay.
I am the weapon.
Hang
of
on.
attack.
Hang on. Make a dexterity check, Tim.
Yay.
How's your dex?
Bad, but that's okay. 14.
14. Okay, 14 is not a bad roll. I will let you make an attack of opportunity with disadvantage flying through the air as he runs past you.
Yes. Yay, short swords.
1.
I know. I get that. It's a 17.
Not enough.
Disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh, with disadvantage, yeah, roll that again.
Oh,
See-
sorry. Oh, yeah, no. But it didn't matter anyways.
Yeah, no, I mean, you hit him with the sword, but he's wearing, like, full plate mail. It just
Yeah.
bounces off of him.
Yeah.
He doesn't even seem to notice as he runs towards you. He rolls a 21 to hit. Does that need your armor class, Tran?
21.
Oh, God, yes.
AC, yeah.
Yeah. Armor?
Honestly,
All
I
right,
didn't come here to
Armor
fly.
what
That's a tough
armor?
hit.
Yeah, trans.
So you take 15 points of damage.
All right, cool.
It's just, half
You
your
can
hit
handle it.
points. It's
Half
fine.
of it is just being confident,
Confidence is important.
when can I
to
start
believe
running
in
away?
Fees, chief of the kobolds, who's just watched a bunch of his people begin incinerated, and then this very weird circumstance occur. Basically just sees the big scary human run up to and hit Bobby Joe, so he runs up and tries to hit the big scary human. Misses. And misses.
Oh, no, Fees.
Is he doing this because we made eye contact?
That's because you gave the
You gave him his
Speech.
pitchfork. You gave him their pitchfork.
And he also gave the Braveheart speech.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You totally inspired all those kobolds before they were incinerated.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
Sweet.
sad.
Hayden, at this point, I would like you to roll a d20 and tell me what you get.
Does she add her constitution?
No.
12.
Okay, go ahead and mark down 1 successful death saving throw.
Yay.
It's those circles.
Okay.
2 more of those and you'll be stabilized.
Cool.
If you roll under 10 3 times, you're dead.
Okay.
So don't,
All right.
You're
fuck
fine.
it up.
I'll try not to. Try not to die.
Now let's see about
Trust me, it's hard to die.
Okay.
Just do anything.
So Duke Chunk runs over to Hayden
Okay.
and drops down, and he mutters, let's see, what's a good one? It's a good Paul. Yeah, Paulos. Paulos is a good one.
Okay.
So yeah, he just drops down, and he utters, "It's going to be a long day's night." And he just drops a Cure Light Wounds, which restores to you 9 hit points.
Yay! I'm excited. Obviously, no one else is.
And you slowly come to.
Thank you.
Myri, what's Paget up to?
Oh, is it my turn? Oh
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. All right. So the prince is attacking Bobby Joe. That is what's happening?
That is what's happening.
Okay. Cool.
And Tim just landed and is slowly getting to his feet.
Cool.
And by Tim, I mean, of course, Mackenzie. Because we don't mix character and player names.
Ever. I'm going to cast Witch Bolt on him and see if I can hit. Not natural.
That is a hit.
Cool. All right. So that is going to do 2d12 damage.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Say what now? This is magic users, man. When they don't roll ones and fuck up their own day.
Which, and that is going to automatically hit every turn from now on. I don't need to cast it again.
Cool.
It's just this crackling beam of purple energy that shoots out from her hand.
Great,
and hits him, and it's great.
Cool.
Sorry, I have to...
That's okay.
Math.
Yeah.
The bane of every role player.
So that's 11 damage.
Okay. Cool. That zaps him. You take this... It's purple?
It's purple.
All your spells are purple.
All my spells are purple.
Cool.
Because it's the coolest color to do stuff.
It's great.
Yeah, this purple bolt cracks into his back and he staggers. Sort of like he has to drop the greatsword onto the ground and like sort of heave himself back up, but he's still standing.
What's that noise?
Exactly that. That's literally the sound Paget made.
Can we get that again?
No, I think it was a one-time thing.
Okay. Tim, what's Mackenzie doing now that he's landed on the ground next to Hayden?
Who's
slowly
landed
stirring.
next to Gina as well.
Yeah.
All right. Well, does he notice it? I mean, I'm assuming that Mackenzie has noticed that Duke is doing, or Chunk is doing his job.
Yeah.
I will do likewise.
Okay.
I will go up to Gina, and Mackenzie says, I think I know what the problem is with you. And he lays his hands on her shoulders and says, do not carry the world upon your shoulders.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that not better?
How many hit points?
Oh, no, it's one. Remember, it's that special one.
Oh, it's the special one. Okay, cool. So she's now at 2 hit points.
Did that not work last time?
Yeah. No. I can do that one a bunch.
Okay, cool. So that's your action. Are you going to move?
He's going to talk to her for a second.
Okay. What are you going to say in 6 seconds? You have it. I'm going to say 4 because you did.
The feeling that you just had, lots more in the future.
Okay.
Oh, wow. I'm barely, like, awake, and Hayden just goes, Like, I'm barely just
I'm
not
going to
dead.
fix this character.
I need a moment. Cool.
So, just keeping score, I
can do that
think I'm
5
the
more
only one
times.
who's, like, attacked somebody in this current combat.
Yeah, you're the only one that's done anything worth anything.
I done some
Speaking of
flashy
Bobby
stuff.
Joe, it's your turn. What are you
Threw
up to?
somebody at somebody.
Twice already.
You took credit for someone, like, literally lighting themselves on fire.
Yeah.
It was incredible, dude.
It was
Yeah,
impressive.
so impressive.
Is he still on me right now?
Oh yeah, no, he's right there, and he like looks like fucking pissed.
You mad, bro?
Yeah, I'm really fucking mad.
What did I do?
You lit my friend on fire.
Well, is she okay?
Fran, this is why I got you on this.
That's a complex question. That throws him off good.
So anywho, what are you doing other than talking to him?
I'm backing away every single step, each word I'm saying. You, all right.
So are you disengaging and taking 5 foot step back as your move action?
Yeah, no one usually does this, but not fighting is a choice, guys.
And a valid one.
Yeah.
That is true. You can actually do that as a bonus, can't you? You can do a disengage as a bonus and then move back like 30 feet. So
Just calm down. She instigated it. I did not instigate anything. She looked at me and then said some witchy words.
And then
And I'm
And that's as
like,
much as
hell
you can
no,
say in 6
I'm going to be a
seconds.
part of that, and I'm out of here.
Okay. Go ahead and make a persuasion check, Fran.
Cool. All right, cool, yeah. 20, natural 20!
It's the only time he does it. Whatever you say, persuasion check. Tran will roll a 20.
Kill Tran. You can't do it.
I mean, I'm trying to have a show here, guys.
Yeah. Well, this.
But the sorceress incinerates herself. The rogue's already down. The fighter, the paladin, is getting talked down. Like guys, we can go home. We can cut it early. You can just go home now.
The 4 are on our side.
Listen, man.
You gotta go through our.
I mean, he rolled like
And
a
it's my
15 on his
godmother.
like resist persuasion check, which I'm not sure is an actual thing, but it's something I'm putting in. But a fucking natural 20?
Yeah.
Like, all right.
Yeah.
So he's calming down. He's not making an offensive gesture, but he is sort of like, okay. I need a minute. I need a minute to think about this. And it was his turn next.
Cool. It worked.
It worked.
All
Buy
right.
you a turn.
Fees is backing off with, he's got a wood axe, right? He's got like just a basic axe. But he backs off. He sees the way this is going. Hayden, you are conscious with 9 hit points. What are you doing?
Yes.
Yeah, how close to the prince am I?
To the prince, about 30 feet, you could get to him. Well, no, you couldn't because you have to get up.
Yeah. How close am I to Gina?
She's just getting stabbed.
You're like 5 feet away from Gina.
Okay, I'm just gonna like reach over and stab her again. It's not like, we did have a very healthy relationship for like the 20 minutes we knew each other before, so.
I'm really grateful that you're involved in this right now. Go ahead and make an attack roll with disadvantage because you're both prone.
Okay.
No, I guess it would just be a straight. So whatever the first one was.
Okay. So that was a 19, the first one. And so,
Cool. Roll for damage. D4 plus your dex modifier. 'Cause you're using the dagger, I presume.
yeah. No, I don't think I'm raging at
No,
this
'cause
point.
you
I
both
just
knocked
came to.
unconscious. That didn't
Yeah,
feel the rage.
I just came
you could
to.
bonus action to rage again. You
Nah.
have 2 a day.
I'm okay right now. I'm still kind of like not quite there. So is
Cool.
the D4 plus dexterity or what?
Yep.
Okay, so that's 3.
3. I mean, you're trying. So yeah, she's like coming to. She's like, oh, thank God. Oh God, there was this bright. Oh God! And unconscious. And Duke Chunk just goes, come on! What is wrong with you?
She's what's wrong with me.
Well, not for much fucking longer.
Good.
Which is his turn. I'm pretty sure. He's running out of spells, guys. I don't know what to tell you.
Yay!
He's helping us.
Hey, but then the prince will be free to marry. Because the fiance will be out of the way.
See, this is the thing. This is the thing that I really love is you talk a good game about how much you hate her. Really, this is pretty cold-blooded of you. You're just looking to eliminate a rival.
I mean, yes, but also she stabbed me, so it's dual motive.
I mean, I guess you can want something for 2 reasons.
Yes, so it's a win-win for me. Gina needs to die.
Duke Chunk looks at you and is like, could you get her under control? Please.
I am working on it.
Can I
And he
just?
drops down and he drops a Cure Light Wounds on her.
But
On
while
Gina,
he
right?
says that, I'm gonna give him like a shit-eating grin. I'm just gonna like smile at him, like, So
Gina's having a rough day, guys.
She needed it.
yeah, somehow I don't care.
She's evil.
Mari, what are you doing?
I mean, I'm still just electrocuting this bro. I mean, this is like the Emperor Palpatine's ultimate power. That's another 2d12 damage.
Is it 2d12 every time?
Yes,
What
it
the
is.
fuck is up with this spell?
Wait, don't kill my prince.
It's the full spell damage. I make
It's okay.
no
we need him to die,
promises.
otherwise you're going to
Okay.
kill this girl.
I mean, yeah, but it's.
I don't need a man to validate you.
But I
I'm
also
gonna
want a
electrocute
kingdom.
him.
I want a kingdom, okay?
Oh, I rolled wait.
I want a kingdom.
A human one.
Yeah, that's 20.
Fucking elves.
Right?
I will outlive them all. I will rule
Okay,
for
hang on.
eternity.
Like a
It's
notch
not
on
that
my
I don't
belt.
believe you. It's just that I don't believe it can be that constantly.
Okay,
No,
but,
I believe your dice roll. I see your dice roll.
okay, but I have the spell here.
Okay, can I see
Yes.
that?
Yes, you can.
It's okay. It's
Okay,
good for a game
it's
master
not
to
that
have
I
a
don't
little bit of
know.
doubt.
Yeah, to damage automatically, but at a spell slot of second level or higher. Okay, it does say the initial damage.
Initial damage.
That is
so,
fine.
So 10 points. 10 plus your modifier. So
Okay.
yeah. Okay, that seems way more reasonable to me. I was going, what the fuck is happening here? All right, so he is at 13 points left out of his total of like 35.
Cool.
So
My apologies, I missed the initial.
it's okay.
But
Totally
it does do
understand.
2d12 first.
Yeah, no, the 2d12, that was true. Okay, so yeah, he just sort of convulses and is like, oh god, why? Why?
Can I
get that
yell
a lot.
Can I yell at Paget not to kill him, but like mental incapacitation is fine with me?
What are you saying in 6 seconds?
Don't kill him, but it's fine if he's dumb.
It's honest.
This is really conflicting with some of the stuff about good and evil I have written down in my notebook. This is very confusing, guys.
These are Batman laws.
Tim, what are you doing?
Can I have a tiny bit more than 6 seconds to say some stuff first, and then heal?
Are you going to spend your... I was going to say, I mean, 6 seconds, like, this whole thing is taking 6 seconds. This is what's being shouted across.
I mean, technically, my lay on hands is a bonus action.
The entire round, your move, your action, and your bonus action is 6 seconds. So I'm letting you do
Gotcha.
each as a free.
Fair enough. All right.
So what are you doing?
Well, Mackenzie looks at Hayden. Hayden, I'm making her better. Stop.
No.
That's what I was worried about.
So what are you doing now?
I'm going to ensnaring strike my comrade.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I could talk to her.
Okay, cool. Make an attack roll.
Sounds good. Actually,
Guys, we made it. We're not even out of the first adventure we're having inter-party conflict.
ensnaring
This
strike is a
amazing.
spell, though.
Okay.
And
Yeah, but you do have... It does attach to a hit.
yeah.
Like, you have to physically hit her, but then the effect kicks in.
Does it?
I'm pretty sure.
Range, self. Yeah, I just have to touch her. Fair enough.
Okay.
So she gets rid of armor class, but I only get an 10.
Roll again with advantage. She's still prone.
And her armor class is only 12. I hit her, dude. That's her dexterity's on top of that.
Yeah.
That already counted. But 17 on the next one.
Oh.
Okay, so what happens when you hit her with the ensnaring strike?
Well, 2 seconds. Let me see. Okay.
What it says here is the next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack, a writhing mass of thorny vines appears at the point of impact, and the target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained until the spell ends.
Yes.
Okay.
I see vines just shooting out of my hands, grabbing her and throwing her to the ground.
Okay, cool.
But my character is going to say, nothing is going to change my world.
All right.
Rockin'.
Well, I'm writhing and yelling at you. You're not my brother. He's not my real dad. That's about it. It's just me writhing.
Yeah, that uses up the rest of your speech, so.
That's cool.
We're at the start of the next round. Bobby Joe, what are you up to?
Papa Joe,
I see all this happen, right? Like,
Yeah.
set me free. Be my true brother.
Harold is shouting as, like, purple energy crackles across his face.
Hayden is not Hayden. Sorry, my character Paget. Paget is just kind of like cackling like a mad woman.
I walk up to you and just like, hey, what's going on with this?
Nothing. Just electricity beaming from
And
me.
that's your guys' conversation.
That's cool.
What are you doing? You moved over to Paget.
Well, I kind of disengaged from the combat. I'm just like watching everything happen. I'm not gonna protest, any violence. But definitely a protest against violence against me. That's about it.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
Mildly encourage people. It's like, yeah, keep it up. We're family. We're family. And they just stroll off. We're family.
Great.
Thanks.
I feel like we won already. Right? What am I gonna do?
I literally just got attacked by my brother with vines. Like,
I'm working down the
this battle is
line.
not quite going our
Jesus.
way precisely. Like, just
it's not going against us, but it's not going our way.
Okay.
no.
So, does Siobhan does Prince Harold get, like, a save on this? Does he get a chance to get rid of this, or? I feel like he should have gotten a save.
No, that one I'm not wrong about.
God damn it.
Okay.
Well, he does shout, "Stop fucking electrocuting me!" But he does charge towards the person who's electrocuting him and cackling.
That makes perfect sense.
And make an attack roll.
It's a good thing swords.
What's
protect
your AC?
electricity.
My AC is 10.
First attack done. Second is a 1. So
Oh.
he's so distressed with the electrocution.
I mean,
His
it's pretty
sword
bad.
just like he's like, oh.
And Pat just
He's like on his
back.
knees.
She's like, oh, okay, I
And he
guess.
just drops to his knees and lets the sword fall loose because he's convulsing with electrical.
See, what could I have done
And
there?
you are
that was
literally
better?
just dropping this on him.
Again,
It's
Emperor
very Return of the.
Palpatine
It's very Return of the Jedi. Yeah, he might let loose a father, please. But ain't no Darth Vader around.
He has daddy issues.
He's-
We
I
know
was
that.
gonna
We
say-
knew that he had daddy
Yeah,
issues.
that's just basically the subtitle of the show.
He is a prince.
But
Plus one
subtitles,
mischief.
This is gonna be.
Daddy issues.
Kevin.
Hang on. Yes.
I was just checking if you had daddy issues.
I do not have father.
You wrote this.
Okay, no. Hang on. I conducted a scenario.
We filled in the blanks.
I want to say really quick here. Before the very first game where they found out about the whole dad thing,
I already.
Christine texted me that because she knew that she didn't know her dad. She texted me a whole backstory
Like,
about
I
her
had
dad and all these
full-on
daddy
daddy.
issues that she had. She built this into her backstory without me telling her any of the other stuff. So I want to be really clear. Like, the daddy issues
Like
are not my fault.
it happened, but it's also mostly my fault. So, daddy issues.
Also, you take 3 points of damage, Christine.
No, guys, I don't want
Because
to
the
die.
ensnaring strike vines are like filled with thorns that are raking your flesh.
Yeah, sorry, by the way.
So
Just
you
hear
take
it at
3
the
points
same
of
time.
damage.
Hey, you wouldn't stop stabbing a woman when I asked.
When I'm free from this, I'm literally going to throw you at a wall. Like I'm going to pick you up
I
and throw
accept
you
that.
at. Okay.
He'll just
And
heal himself.
Christine, go ahead and make a strength saving throw to try to break loose.
They're easy to get out.
Okay. Yeah.
Plants, I mean.
So it's just what I'm.
Strength saving throw.
You have to get
so
higher.
can
Okay,
save.
so 7.
Oh, yeah, no,
But-
you have to beat a 12.
Yeah, I have to beat a 12. So no. I
You
were
try to
just
She-Hulk out of
unconscious.
that, and it
Yeah.
just doesn't happen.
was almost dead. So
Cool. Well, you are restrained. Nothing you can do. If you want to shout something, you can.
fuck you.
Just heard loud.
Hang on. I'm going to start the timer. How many times can you get that out in 6 seconds?
Okay.
No.
Okay. Fuck you. 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 Fuck
All
you.
right.
Hey! Thank you. It's this talent of mine.
Fizz, the winged kobold, has been hanging out watching this, just like, and he continues to do so.
Thanks.
That's
He's
fair.
smarter than he looks.
Yeah.
She's next.
Duke
knows what
Chunk
he's
is
about.
next,
Ah.
and he looks over and he's like, "You can't kill the prince. You can kill literally any of us. You cannot kill the prince." He's shouting that at you. And he is. Go ahead and make a saving throw.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. It's not good. 6.
I mean, it's honestly
6.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, you are under the influence of Bane,
Okay.
which is not great for you. It does mean that essentially, I believe, all spells, any D20 roll you're going to make in the next minute
Okay.
is going to get a D4 subtracted from it.
Okay.
So, I'm sorry. It is a charisma saving throw. How does that change things?
That. Oh, I don't remember what I rolled. I already lost. So I think I only rolled a 4.
Okay.
So that makes it just a 10.
You didn't get a 16,
No,
so
no.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I have +6 on my charisma saving throws.
Warlocks, man. People who make dark bargains with entities beyond our understanding. Fuck them.
I.e., fairy godmother's just putting that out there.
Fairy godmother, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I will just say I've always said that, even when I was 10 years old.
Wow.
It is now your turn, Myri.
Okay.
We need a 10-year-old.
Yeah, I know, that's
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna try to drop more heat on this prince, or are you gonna back off?
No, I'm gonna stop electrocuting him of my own volition.
Okay.
Because he is a prince and he has dropped his sword.
Sort of not his choice, but
yeah, no, that was my intention. And I'm gonna use thaumaturgy because that doesn't require a d20.
Okay.
Roll, just to make the ground shake because it's intimidating. Actually, no. Instead of making maybe I should put this out to the audience. Should I make the ground shake or should I turn my voice into this horrific demonic echo? Boom. Okay.
What do you say with your demonic?
Oh, I know what you
voice?
should say.
You will run back to your
No.
tutor and you will never return again.
We know.
Yes.
No, you should have said, and this is why you don't mess with family.
Not
Everything
everyone's
that
been
happened here is your fault.
Okay.
Yeah.
We already did your 6 seconds. Okay. I mean, it is reminiscent of Vin Diesel.
That's
mixed
our
with Emperor
goal tonight.
Palpatine.
I can't listen, man. You guys tell me what.
Yo,
the
man,
goal
I don't have to be talented to be up here. It's a
I'm
theater of the
glad
mind.
Vin Diesel was not in Star Wars.
is. But no, you
It's just a
drop. I mean,
line.
we are talking like your voice drops into octaves not reachable by actual humans.
With like those strange, creepy whispers that the echo, yeah.
It sounds a little bit. It's super deep, but it also sounds like Tim Curry from Legend.
perfect.
So,
Okay.
and yeah, you will run back to your
With this
kingdom and you will
weird
never
rumble
return.
behind it, yeah.
With this deep rumble behind it.
I've still got this crackling sword thing too.
which you've never used.
No,
don't
I
think.
just hold it and it looks terrifying.
Rad as fuck.
It looks cool.
It does.
So okay, cool. Tim.
All right. So Mackenzie is going to pull out his traveling herbs, and he is going to give. It's Jane. What's her name again?
Gina.
Gina.
God, it's a horrible name. All right. Sorry if there's a Gene.
She's dying, by the way.
Yeah, I got that.
Okay.
She was
She
stabbed,
still has a horrible name.
and then she was stabbed again.
He's going to force feed her herbs, and he's going to heal her again.
Okay. How much more healing do you have left? Because you.
Of the 1 plus 1s, I have 5 more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a medicine check.
All right, sounds great. Medicine check. 17.
Okay. Yeah, you are able to select the appropriate herbs that would actually sedate her. Not.
I'm trying to make her very happy.
Yeah, I understand. I was trying to speak with euphemism.
Oh.
She's sedated. She's sedate.
I want to be sedated.
I was gonna do that.
And then I place my hands upon her shoulders and go, do not carry the world upon your shoulders.
She's like, yeah, I know, I get it. This is great. Oh. Okay, so Bobby Joe, we're back to you.
I go to my entangled sister,
Thank you.
and it's like, hey, what's going on here? Oh no.
Cut me loose.
Cut you loose?
Can you just... the dagger that you gave me is right there.
Well,
if you want to just cut me loose.
Bro, it's like, you have anger issues.
You need to man the fuck up is what you need to do and cut me loose. God damn it!
Can I persuade her to calm down?
Go ahead and make a persuade. What are you going to say to calm her down?
I think I know what I'm gonna say.
Well, we would like to know what you're going to say.
It was until, how many days ago did we meet?
It was a day and a half ago.
I didn't know I had a sister. Or a brother. Or another sister.
Okay, I'm definitely tearing up.
Yeah. And you know what that makes us? You know what that
Family!
Yeah.
Make that persuasion check, friend.
I'm already persuaded.
I know.
It's 12.
Hayden, Go ahead and make a roll a d20 and
Or
add
you could
your
just agree with
Hang on.
me and just not roll that.
I mean, you can tell me if you can tell me if Hayden really feels like that would affect her. And
I mean,
calm
it's
down.
affecting me. I'm almost
Yeah,
dead.
the dice agrees, though.
Yeah, and you know what? If the dice agrees, then it's just a win. It's a double win.
Okay.
And I'm sobbing
Yeah, so
again.
you just go limp and you're sobbing.
Shit.
Varn, no longer being electrocuted, sort of just like rolls over, gets his sword, puts it back, and sort of, okay, I'm just gonna get Gina and Duke Chunk, and we're gonna go, and we won't come back.
Wait, no.
And you take 6 points of damage at the start of your turn because of the thorny vines.
No! Wait, can I whisper? You can be family too. As
Those
I
are good last words.
go towards death once again.
Yeah, so
just
she
my
goes-
fingers
she goes
reaching
unconscious.
out.
Yeah.
Just like,
Okay,
okay.
yeah, you can whisper that before, and he, again, as with all things, Harold looks over at you and is just like, what? What?
But I'm almost
But
dead.
yeah, and then you're
And
like, she's dying. Are you gonna kill her? That doesn't seem.
Are we in combat still?
I think
Am
at
allowed
this
to
point we
speak?
can call it out of combat.
All right.
The prince isn't fighting. The duke isn't fighting. Gina's not fighting. And Beatrice is dead because nobody checked on her.
The one that I
She
killed.
blew herself up with a fireball. I think if anybody can agree that anybody deserved to die, it was that fuck up.
I was under the impression she was disintegrated. Like, that was my interpretation.
I mean, same.
No, she had a smoldering corpse over there. She's burst into flames.
Oh, I
mean,
didn't know that.
And no one's done anything to help her yet.
Not like I can heal
Her
anyway.
team has.
It's been 3 turns. No, yeah, it's yeah.
She's
so.
dead.
No one cares for her.
Oh.
You said she was a sociopath anyway, so
Yeah.
like it makes sense.
Psychopath.
Psychopath. Okay.
Sociopaths
different.
lack empathy. Psychopaths actually want to kill people.
Yeah. Okay. So you know what? It's fine. She didn't really have friends anyway.
Yeah. One less psycho.
So anywho,
Moral
yeah, things have
lessons
calmed down. The
from
kobolds are
+1.
cheering in the background. They're just like, yeah!
Thumbs up.
And then freedom.
So Harold, I'm not trying to kill my own people here, but
The vines constrict around her.
yeah. But I cannot have her killing yours.
He says, we appreciate that. He glances up at the smoldering corpse of Beatrice, and he's like, I mean, you did kill one of our people.
Was that
Well,
really you?
I mean, you really think she was one of yours? Because she was bad people.
Is she one of yours?
I knocked her out, didn't I?
Well,
I mean,
she's bad people.
but I'm working on it. You are not working on the other one.
I'm like middling.
What do you? Okay, you know what? You don't know anything
She is-
about our lives or anything like that. I have to go
Basically,
back and
Chris-
explain to the Quint family, one of the richest and most powerful people in my country, why their daughter is dead. Thanks so much for that.
Well-
That's going to be fun.
I hope you're very good at explaining.
I'm not. I am great at hitting things with a sword.
But
and
you have
that-
done very poorly with your people. We have a cleric of my religion who is doing bad things. And this woman, on ground, evil woman. I am going to work on woman at least one more day. Then you have her back.
No,
She
no.
is evil. She
You
hates world.
Do not get to keep my fiance hostage for a day.
He picks up his swords again.
Why? We don't want her.
No, we fix first. Is Paladin way?
It is, I guarantee you, not.
It is. The Fabled Four swear to fix people who are evil.
Is that?
Yes.
Oh.
I mean,
I'll write that down in my
Duke Chunk just sort of says, like, under his breath, I mean, there's some interpretation. But no, I believe you. I mean, you're not wrong. He puts his hands up.
I swear to do her no harm.
But what if she stabs us again?
She will. Well, we'll fix that.
I like how you raised her. She will.
This is. I mean, she seems pretty. Can't we just give her
There is
back?
not enough love in the world.
Yeah, so we should just give her back.
No, she needs loving.
Oh, I don't want to.
Gadget. Put in book.
Okay.
All people
All people
need a little love,
need a little love,
and we all get by
and we all get by
with a little help from our friends.
with a little help from our friends.
Now let it be.
Now,
Let it be.
Oh god.
Holy shit, this is the cutest goddamn thing.
Point of
Harold.
contention, is she our friend because she did stab us?
Oh, she's not friend,
Okay.
but she is person.
Okay.
Now, Harold, you can stay as long as you do not kill or hurt anyone.
Well, if you're going to be insisting on keeping Gina, yes, I'll be staying.
All right, be polite. That's all I ask. We feed you. We have party tonight. Tomorrow you go home.
He says, okay.
Now come here.
What?
I am hugging you. He hugs your shins.
He just looks like so, like he just looks up at Padgett. He looks at you and like locks eyes. He's like,
And he whispers underneath his breath, do not carry the world upon your shoulders.
no. Okay, no. I know what you're doing.
Also, I just love that he looked at the person who was literally electrocuting him to death for sense and reason.
He shot one at Bobby Joe too. I was just thinking you were the closest person to him
That's probably true.
who's not hugging him.
Now I must stop Lady from dying.
Yeah, could you? That would be great. Thanks.
So he goes to Hayden.
Yes!
And does the full heal spell. It's my last one. Oh no, I used the spell already. I have to use the standard just
No, so
rolled
1
upon your
point.
shoulders.
So you've got 1 hit point, yeah.
But also, like, from my half-dead things.
It's
like,
a nice way to wake up.
Okay.
And I sit on her
Oh,
so that you cannot get up again.
okay.
I'm not sure
Hang on,
35
no.
pounds stops you.
I was going to say, yeah.
yeah.
Hayden, what do you want to do?
She's got some doubts.
38
You
pounds.
come to.
38, you're right.
Mackenzie is literally sitting on you.
It's like, stop.
You try to get him off? Or?
Yeah. I
Okay,
just-
make an athletics check. Make an opposed athletics check.
Yay.
Okay. Oh, just a opposed, so that was him. Okay.
Yeah, so just roll a basic athletics check.
Okay.
5.
18.
I'm gonna really time.
So she just
I
like.
mean, she did say she was going to throw you.
I did, yeah.
So here's a question.
my
Do you
word.
want to throw him into a tree?
Yes. No, I'm not into a tree. I want to throw him against the stone wall. Like, we're
yeah,
in a
the
cave,
cave.
aren't we?
That's right.
We're in a cave. I want to, like,
We're not in a cave, we're near a cave. But go
okay, well, I want him to hit stone.
Okay. Cool.
That's-
That happens.
I mean, you did almost kill me again,
Hey,
so.
I understand. I can respect that.
Mackenzie takes 3 points of damage and with a thud. He takes 3 points of damage.
That was reasonable. That was a sibling fight, you know?
Yeah,
It is.
normal, I assume.
It's
Yeah.
love.
It is love. Family.
I have stories about my brothers. If you want to hear them.
Not now.
So
Not- but
you
this is
don't
not
have
me.
daddy issues, you have, like, sibling issues, maybe?
Yeah.
We have
I
to
would say that's
develop
accurate.
those.
Oh.
Oh, we're having a party now.
So, upon defeating your enemies and then having them surrender out of your mercy, you have parties with them.
I don't think
That's a thing we
I'd
do?
say
Yes.
mercy. Just saying. Electrocuted me for like 30 seconds.
You looked pretty bad.
It was it did not feel good. I will say that.
bet.
By the way, he does look significantly better now.
That's true.
Taking a look at him, and he's gone over and he's picked up Gina, who sort of like drops an arm over his shoulder and is like hey. And he's like, yeah, hi, Gina. Listen, we're gonna go and we're gonna stay with them for the night and recover, and then we're gonna go home tomorrow. So that's cool. that sounds.
Hayden says,
really,
"Oh,
really
I'm
cool."
weak. I need to be carried too."
He just steps over you. And
I'm trying with all my might.
Dude Chunk comes over and like drops that. Doesn't pick up. Do bend over to carry you, but he does like drop the hand. He's like, "Would you like some help up?"
Fine.
He could be a cute guy if you look close enough.
He's not a prince, okay? I want a goddamn kingdom. Anyway, yeah, I'll accept your help, but begrudgingly.
Okay. So they've sort of gotten to their feet.
He is a duke.
And
Chunk.
Harold says, we want to take a moment to bury Beatrice. Where are we going after that? Are you going to help us bury her?
I mean, is there really anything left to bury?
Yeah, oh my god!
We
He just stops and he like looks at you and he's like, what is wrong with you? She was my friend and she died, and I'd like it if you didn't make light of that. Thank you.
I mean,
Can I roll an Arcana check
we
to figure
usually-
out how she actually died?
Sure.
Cool.
in the floor we usually do pyres, but I think it might be ironic.
Oh my god.
Though very easy.
Holy shit!
Kevin just did the fool for the podcast people, taking his glasses off, putting them back on.
You guys are the worst!
Can I like pick you up and give you a little hug? I'm like, that made me feel good.
I'm rolling 19 on my Arcana check.
Yeah, you know 100% what happened.
Oh.
Do you want to tell them what happened, or are you going to let them continue to believe that Bobby Joe incinerated her?
I look at her and go,
She looks really
Don't.
clearly, like as she's looking at the
me.
body, she looks like really. She's not. Paget's not a great liar, particularly. So she's just looking at it like. So if they want to ask, they can.
They don't.
Cool.
The second he drops his line about how normally they'd use a pyre, but probably not in this case, he just turns around and walks off. He's like, I can't even deal with this.
Wait, so Bobby Joe, how do you do magic? Teach me magic. Magic.
all right, just gotta do. Yeah, you gotta inhale like that.
It's all breathing exercise.
Yep, just like that.
I almost pass out because it's a head rush, and I only am like
You have
I'm
one
still,
hit point,
Yeah,
yeah.
one hit point. I'm like,
Really-
oh, okay. Oh, maybe not right now.
Okay. So they take up like an hour to bury Beatrice and have a small service. The kobolds staying respectfully out of sight, because even the kobolds have some goddamn decency.
Sorry.
Oh God, we're bad.
And then they follow you guys.
Got into his
And then they
funeral
follow
rites.
you guys. Where are you headed? Are you headed back to the village, or are you headed back to your house?
No, we should party with the kobolds.
I think that the kobolds
Harold,
probably
the
do not
kobolds
want
are
to
like,
party with the people.
they don't want to have anything to do with them. There has been a lot of mass murder on the part of
So
those
we're not
people.
gonna have an Ewok
So-
party.
No, we won't party.
Derrick-
Damn it.
Okay, so you
Why
guys
am
go
I
back to the
here?
tavern.
Yeah.
Yes, and we'll give
For
them.
one extra experience point, can anybody tell me the name of the tavern?
Oh wait.
No, without looking at your notes.
But that's not
The Flying Dick.
Oh my God, yeah, no, we renamed it the Flying Dick, didn't we?
Yeah.
What?
No!
No, but
it is called the Flying Cock.
Oh, damn it. What's the difference? We were close.
I was. I should get advantage for that at least.
half an experience point, sure.
Cool.
Yeah, half.
0.5.
So you guys lead these adventurers into the village, and everybody's giving you all kind of the side eye. And Therese, the wizard with the big floppy sun hat, comes up to you all as you come in and says, "Well, hey y'all, good to see ya. So you got them adventurers who were killing the kobolds with you. Y'all looking real friendly. That's good, right?
Oh,
right?
It is wonderful.
Ish.
We
I
need
mean-
lots of beer,
Okay.
and the kobolds will be shitting for you.
That's great news. That is fantastic news to hear. We're so glad to hear. Yeah, bring them in. Bring them in.
Do you have any beer that maybe heals people? Healing beer, not just healing for the soul.
Oh my God, is that a thing?
I don't
Mackenzie's
know.
gonna tap her calf and be like, all beer is healing.
I mean, yeah.
Until the
wrong.
morning.
Let's be real, guys.
The withdrawal of beer is bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so Therese leads you back to the Flying Cock.
Yeah, good, right? Every time.
Always funny.
It's pretty good. Sorry, I'm just looking for my notes for the town of Derrick's Run, which was a whole thing.
Which has nothing to do with running, which is very misleading.
Yeah.
We were really confused.
Was it a race? Is he just like running?
Instead, it has something to do with mining.
Are we just dumb?
I think
I
we're
mean, look,
dumb,
man,
awful
the evidence
people.
isn't entirely in yet.
I'm glad we're waiting for the
But the
shooting.
evidence has come in that we're horrible. So
Yeah, well, I mean, listen. Okay, so I will say this. Every role-playing group that has ever existed is on some level kind of awful.
Hey, our group has not killed anyone.
No, that's right.
That's actually no. I killed a frog.
You know how
You killed the frog. You did first.
Oh, that's
I
right.
hella killed a frog.
That's a
And
thing,
Tran
though.
ate part of his corpse.
Oh, that's right.
It was
Yeah,
tastes like
Anybody who
chicken.
missed the first episode, that is actually
Yeah,
a thing
forgot
that
all
happened.
about
We're not
that.
just bullshitting.
You brought that back up. We were looking really good for
Yeah.
For like 2
For a
seconds.
second there, you look like good people. You're not.
No,
He
she's the
wasn't-
only one that's not good.
I mean, that's fair.
What are our odds, though? This is like 1 out of 10.
He was also a toad outlaw, and he spat acid on our coach driver.
Named
What was-
Flem.
He didn't
Phlegm.
acid on the
Flem, the coach
He found
driver, who got
paralyzed
hit by
agents.
Flem.
Oh,
It's ironic. He told us before it
Which
happened.
almost knocked him off of a carriage and killed him. But to be,
Yeah.
I mean, if we're gonna split hairs,
We're so far in, it feels like inside jokes the whole time. I'm sorry,
I
guys.
know. Sorry. But did
Well,
you
if
find
you
the
listen
beer
to the
thing?
podcast, you'd understand. Well, there's only one episode of the podcast.
And this is an intermission time.
Okay, it is intermission time, so let's take a moment before we get started with this whole thing. So everybody can grab a drink, refill a drink, whatever you need, and we will be back in a minute with more +1 to Mischief. If you have questions, feel free to direct them to me.
next up, epic party with our enemies.
Yeah. Party,
Guys,
hardy.
you think it's awkward at your parties. Anywho,
Go drink more beer.
Great.
drink more beer.
I
It really
blame
improves the
you.
experience. Does anybody have questions? I know I said I would do it. I always do this. I say, we'll do questions, and then I walk away for intermission because I really want to drink. Does anybody have questions?
Thank you.
I love that resounding silence. Means you're all paying attention.
Laura,
All
what's
right.
your favorite color, Kevin? That's my question.
Oh, wait, shit. I was wearing a Green Lantern shirt earlier today. And so I just did this gesture like this is a totally rational thing. God damn,
Black.
guys.
I mean, black can be your
Black,
favorite
like
color.
so.
Black is not bad. But green is generally where I go.
All right.
What is yours? Let's do this. How about this will be fun. What is your favorite color? What is your character's favorite color?
Ooh, okay. It's like speed dating.
Yeah. Sure, we'll do that.
Oh, we're going with me first?
I think you're the one who started it.
All right. Midnight blue is my favorite color because, wow. And
wow.
Hayden's favorite color, I think, is going to be like a dandelion yellow.
Okay.
Because yellow is also the color of envy. So, no, green is.
I was going to say green. Sorry.
Damn it.
I wouldn't
No,
want-
but yellow. Let's just go with yellow. It's nice. It's kind of buttery and cute.
Tran, favorite color?
Blue, personally. But
Okay. And Bobby Joe?
I think he likes eggshell whites.
How sophisticated.
Yeah.
Very.
There's a
Oh.
very particular eggshell, like that
Ecru.
little tone
I
that,
don't even know what color that is.
that puts everything together.
Can I change Hayden's to cerulean blue? Because this sounds like a very hipster thing to do.
She's your character. You can do
Yeah,
whatever the fuck
cerulean
you
or
want.
however the fuck you pronounce that. So.
Any
sorry.
thoughts, Tim?
Oh, Mackenzie is obviously the color of the holy light.
Okay. What is that color?
No, it is the color of the holy light. It is different for all men.
Oh.
Naturally.
But you know when you are knocked out or really high and you see that light, no one ever talks about the color, but it will be their favorite.
Oh my god.
Okay, that actually got significantly deeper than I thought it would.
Yeah.
And what's Tim's favorite color?
I like blues.
All of you motherfuckers have said blue thus far.
Because
Myri?
it's a nice color.
It's a good common
I gotta
color.
go with you, green. Definitely green.
Thank you.
Best color, science fact.
We do the hardest color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Science fact?
Science fact, green is the best color. That's all you need to know.
What's
Did
your
you not go to
credential?
school?
Bill Nye has a whole TED talk about it. You can look it up.
Neil
Really?
deGrasse Tyson. Nothing but green.
The cosmos is green.
It is. And I'm
Dark
glad you
matter's
switched off
green.
of yellow because Paget's favorite color is definitely yellow.
Cool.
For sure.
But I do love purple.
It's so cheerful and good. It's very good
I like
and not evil.
And not in any way dangerous.
Yellow
like
is
your
the
rainbow
least evil
colors.
color. Also a science fact.
Science is fascinating with you.
So anywho,
Moving right along.
Do we really need to go through that?
Yes.
No, we didn't need to go
It
through
was
that.
a nice filler, Tim.
Hello, beer.
But it made me feel warm and fuzzy inside, okay?
Exactly. I think it's nice to get an insight into the deeper. Nah, I just needed to stall for time because I'm still thinking about what the fuck do you all do in a goddamn tavern with like the people you were literally trying to kill an hour ago.
Roast pheasants.
I mean, I'm still gonna try and kill Gina in some way.
Okay, no, this will be fun. This will be really fun.
Just
I mean,
secretly try to kill her.
No, Hayden has a one-track mind, and she is gonna be princess of that kingdom.
And Mackenzie's gonna bring her back and make her feel good about
and
it.
you don't think that maybe like murdering his fiance will hurt your future chances?
But
with
see,
this guy?
tavern full of people.
Prove
It
you're
doesn't have to
better.
be me that kills her. Like, I could like poison her and make it look like someone else. Like,
Okay,
she
so
could die of her wounds
so we
from
gotta
earlier.
actually roleplay this whole fucking scenario. Cool.
How did you think tonight was going to go?
I had some very different images about how tonight was going to go. It is true. So you all are sitting in the flying cock.
Of course we are.
Or on.
On it.
You.
So you're all sitting in the tavern in the interest of moving the story along. And there is this sort of awkward tension in the air. There's a beer in front of everybody, and they're sitting on one side of the table.
Mm-hmm.
And to be fair, Gina is still like got her head on Harold's shoulder, and she's still kind of like, yeah. But she's really just like sleepy and out of it at this point.
I'm seething with anger because of that. Like,
Sure.
he's mine, obviously.
Yeah.
He loves me.
Just hasn't realized it yet.
Yeah. Exactly.
And you guys are all sitting on the other side of the table. There's nobody else in the tavern because everybody in this village is sort of like kind of picked up on a weird vibe. Like there were 3 or 4 people when you guys got in here and ordered your drinks. And like 5 minutes after things kind of settled in, they just left. They were like, we don't want to be here. This is a really awkward tension in the air. We don't want to be a part of this scene. So,
Oh, okay.
So, does anybody know some songs?
Well, yes, I know many.
Can I ask him a
Lots.
question?
yeah.
Hey, do you like our party?
Harold just shoots the look at you and is just like,
I mean, we're new to town.
I feel like this is like Bobby Joe's 8th birthday or something.
Yeah.
Like, it's being relived.
I'm starting to kind of wish you had.
All right.
Is this our party or not? Like,
It's not yet party.
Okay.
Hold on.
It's
First,
the pregame.
and Mackenzie pulls out all kinds of things and explains what they will all do to you.
No. Harold like puts his hands on the table and like, nope, no, absolutely not.
Harold.
Chunk is like, I'll take a little of the purple indica.
All right. No problem.
Is
Here
there
you go.
anything resembling acid on there? Because Hayden's gonna just go for the hard
Yes.
stuff.
I'm sure Mackenzie has these things.
So, should we play charades?
Well, before we wait, what?
We used to do it on the island. You know, you pretend to be a blood waterfall and
I want to stop you here. We're on an audio podcast. I'd rather
so
not.
glad he said that.
No, we can't do that.
Harold,
Aw.
let me put this forward to
Apples to apples.
you. You have cleric.
Yeah.
At least I think he's cleric. He can heal anything these do. Like that.
Listen, that's not the point.
You have not let go.
No, and I'm not going to.
You need to feel love. He was talking about love and family. We're
Look.
family. Be our family!
Look at your fiancé.
He does sort of like shoot a glance and she's like, hey, babe.
What you need,
You're like, great.
what you need
Yeah.
is a room for the night.
Oh.
Your marriage is doomed.
Wait.
Whoa, what?
Wait,
no.
did we just become
Wait.
marriage counselors?
Will, what am I?
We are the least qualified people for that have literally ever existed ever in any reality.
I thought you were gonna say their marriage was happy, like it's gonna be happy, so that's why I was saying wait. But as soon as you said doomed, I was like, continue.
I am born and raised in Fabled 4.
Okay, but like,
This is
how are they
real-
doomed? Tell me how they're
This is
doomed.
my people's
Tell
way.
me their weak points.
Well, you could join me.
People are terrifying.
Yeah, we are.
I make sure you
choked on my
drink.
Yeah.
Don't
Wait.
be
So did I
wild.
take?
I am sedating you.
Okay. So did I take the LSD though?
Did you?
Yes.
I mean, you tell
I
me.
think I did.
It literally
Tim, I
says
need you to
happy
make-
on the label.
I need you to take.
It says happy, guys. It says it.
I may need a little
Role-playing games where you can go on wild magical adventures
And no
in your
repercussions.
mind.
with no
Okay.
repercussions.
We're playing halflings and elves and devil people and still feel the need to do drugs to make things less real.
It's all part of a plot.
So you say.
Escapism
I
squared.
had a plot.
I mean, these things don't
I
work
want to
on
be
my
really clear
character.
here, though. I had a story. And I want to be, and this is one of those things that's great about these games. That story is gone. Like they killed it dead. When she stuck the dagger in Gina the third time, it may as well have been a knife in the heart of my story.
He says it's good, like he's trying to talk himself into it.
Okay, so I'm high now.
So okay, yeah, hang on.
Oh,
hang on.
yeah.
Yes.
Tim, I need you to make a medicine check.
Quick question: am I on a high seat?
Yeah, one presumes.
I need some authority in this situation.
A children's
Okay.
science.
Now, what check did you want me to
Yeah,
make?
you're sitting at. No, we established this when you guys first came in. There is a stool that is like for halflings that has like a ladder so
Nice.
you can get
Oh,
up to it.
No, that's wonderful. Okay. Now, what do I have to check for?
Make a medicine check.
14.
14. Okay. Really needed one there. So, okay. The quality and condition of your stuff, it's been a while since you've been able to refill at any sort of reputable dealer, I guess would be the word.
Priest.
Yeah, cleric.
I haven't seen a halfling group.
By
in
the
a
way,
while.
like 5 seconds after you've laid the stuff out, Duke Chunk has like grabbed 4 or 5 piles. He's already taken a collection of herbs and mixed them together in a very specific way. You produced a very specific smoking device, and he's just basically
Is
already.
it called a tong, perhaps?
No, we can't go there because here's the thing, guys. I haven't done a lot of drugs in my life. I'm not super familiar with this whole lifestyle.
That's even better
I
for
don't
this.
want to embarrass myself by revealing how little I know about particular stuff.
Also,
great.
public
This is
service
working fine.
announcement: don't do drugs. Dare to say no. All that.
Imagination.
Dare to say
This is
I also just want to be really clear. Like,
I feel
not
like
a
I'm in
cop.
elementary
I don't care.
school. Dare to do drugs. Wait,
no. I mean, that's what we're doing right now.
I mean,
Dare
But-
the dare line.
I guess I
Dares
was
you.
channeling my.
Mischief does not
McGruff.
condone the use of illegal
I was
substances.
channeling my inner.
We don't
Nancy
condemn the
Reagan,
use of illegal
okay?
substances. What the fuck do we care?
I know. No. I know. I just.
So we're gonna do some drugs and have a party.
Yeah, I'll do that with Chuck.
Pretend drugs.
So here's the thing. What is the goal, Tim? What is the purpose? What are you trying to do here?
Are you trying
Alright.
to make an orgy? Is that what's happening? Because I feel like that's where this
I
is
feel that
heading.
my character Mackenzie sees a great weakness here. We have a prince and princess, a princess who's an assassin, who's a lying, horrible woman, who intends to kill everything, but acts super sweet and nice before she does it.
Great fashion sense.
So to my character, evil, but not actually aware of it.
Okay.
Kind of a tortured soul, who has never had sex.
You have that is a very
She
intense
told us she has not in the
Okay.
last episode, as I asked. And she
then I
says, no,
yelled-
I'm not married yet, and I'm a princess who's betrothed. And I'm
And
like,
then I-
wow, this is
and-
a failed marriage. You guys have not done it yet.
I know, and then I yelled, "So you don't put out."
Exactly! We had a scene! My character is like sin.
Oh my god.
The Fabled Four refused to be married before sex.
That's
The Beatles...
beautiful.
I mean, sorry.
No,
I did! I did! They would be against this.
Damn it!
That
We were
said,
being so subtle!
I know.
Were we though?
Rewind. You guys didn't hear that. Let it be. All right. That said, totally a sin. You cannot marry someone you have not at least had sexual carnage relations, whatever you call it.
This is what I've been saying, says Duke Chunk, out of apropos of nothing.
Thank
This
you.
is what I've been saying. And they're like, but we're not.
No one
Harold
has to know.
Harold, no, you don't understand. We're not in your church. Like, he's here as a duke, not as a priest.
What, do you have to sacrifice a virgin at your wedding and it has to be her?
Oh my god.
Yes. That is generally.
Don't tell
how
me
it
that's actually what
goes,
someone
is that
said.
not like pageants like that? Is that not how it goes? Okay. I'll put that down in my notebook. Don't sacrifice virgins at weddings.
I'm gonna have to roll for something, sorry. Okay, you're not evil, okay. Okay, you're not evil.
Probably not.
Okay.
It's okay, 50-50 with my paladin
I
sometimes.
just don't know things. I don't know that.
Yeah,
Why
it's
I know
ignorance.
that?
It's ignorance. It's ignorance.
So am I tripping balls with Chuck or not?
I mean, I am. I'm sitting over here like
So, yeah.
full on Lucy in the sky with diamonds.
All my paladin wants to do is introduce them to my religion, point out that their ways have been wrong, and that if they were just a little bit happier in life, they would probably stop slaughtering innocent kobolds for some magic items. And I know how it sounds. It's crazy, right?
So Hayden's in the
is.
corner,
Yes.
like pretending to shoot lightning bolts out of
So
her
in the-
hand.
My religion's all for the
'Cause
threesome.
I'm not
Hang
gonna
on,
venture
hang
my
on.
corner, right?
Here's the other thing I need to settle up before we get too much further. We know what path Hayden has gone down, and we know roughly what path Tim is going to go down. The herbal remedies path, if you will.
Thank you.
Bobby Joe, will you be partaking of the powdered up mushrooms that he carries with him?
Okay.
The relaxing herbs that he carries with him. I don't feel like you'd have any sort of stimulants on you. I don't feel like
If
that's
it's liquid, don't drink it. Sorry, it's too late.
Oh.
I do.
All right.
Is that it?
You have a
Is
high
that all that's
constitution.
there?
I mean, hey Tim, tell me what you got. Like, what in this fucking Magic Man bag you have?
Smorgasbord
apparently.
of
What
drugs.
have you got?
So I'm
partake
trying to
in?
think medieval era things that you can find in the wild, plus the fact that I'm a holy paladin from a religion that would probably magically imbue stuff.
Plus, this is
Cool
an
thing about magic
imaginary
stuff
world.
is it doesn't wear off in terrible ways, and it's easy to quickly fix with a heal spell.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. I'll buy that.
So basically, stuff that just gives you utter happiness, like it's happiness in a bottle. They're potions.
So okay, you've got some.
I've got
potions.
happiness in a bottle, sleep in a bottle.
So like I say, Bobby
sex in a
Joe-
bottle.
I just grab everything and stuff it up my butt.
No. Mackenzie will stop you.
No.
That is wrong.
Can't stop me. I'm in the bathroom stuffing it up.
Fine, I'm not
You
there.
don't know how things work, do you?
So you just grabbed sort of a handful of stuff and took it with you.
I'm not sure how magic works in that way.
Okay.
Oh, we're
What are
a
you-
really
Cool.
messed up family, guys.
This is like the founder
This
of
is a
Kellogg's
very
here.
messed up family. I did not expect it to go this bad this quickly. And Paget, what are you doing? What would Paget partake of this selection that has been presented?
She probably would not. I think I established in game one she doesn't drink, and if she knows that it's like any sort of mind-altering substance, she won't take it
Oh, she's a smart
willingly.
character. Nice.
So,
Dummies.
So you have self-control?
so Paget is going to be really, 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 really confusing.
Last sober
so-
guy at the party.
She's the designated driver, and you guys should all pray to your various gods because she is not qualified for that.
I do just want to say, Tran, you go into the bathroom,
Okay, cool.
You goof some drugs.
do your thing.
I lick my finger.
Oh God!
Thank you, audience. Thank you.
Like montage.
Good night, everyone.
No, hang on. Yeah, we're gonna montage this. We're not. Listen, guys. As fascinating
Turn
as
on
it would
some
be to
scented
sit here and
candles.
listen to the fantasy drug party.
Loosen yourself up.
We can cut to the next morning already?
We're gonna montage this up.
I start humming a childhood
However, I
like
do
song.
However, I do want to establish one thing, which is Tran goes in, does his thing, and comes out and has mixed a lot of magical things in a lot of various ways, and is just glowing this bright blue color.
Oh,
Like
that's
he is
not
glowing
good.
bright blue. Not okay.
That's not natural.
He's looked very much like Dr. Manhattan in The Watchmen.
Wait, so it's not like an aura, like he is blue?
No, like he is glowing bright blue with like blue skin. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's
Okay,
not
so-
good.
So it's
Roll
not
that
affecting me
card.
at all. Like
I'm sure you feel that way.
mentally.
Hi, guys,
Is it
he's
just-
doing
He has
nothing.
mixed a lot of potions and other
is it-
mystical things, and he's lucky he did not incinerate himself, very similar to the way that Beatrice did earlier. He's very lucky.
I'm gonna get him a glass of water.
Hey, did you roll for wild magic or something?
Yeah, I did. So,
Irony.
Hayden, you proceed to feel pretty good.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah,
again, I
and
was
you are-
hallucinating. I
you are-
thought that I was magical. It's what I want most in life.
Yeah.
Besides, you know.
Yeah, so you're practicing the magic,
life.
utilizing the techniques that Bobby Joe explained to you earlier. There's a lot of deep breathing, and then... and then you... And then you like throw that out there, and you look over, and Bobby Joe is glowing blue, and you're like,
I'm magic!
Told ya.
And then I run over to Prince Harold and say, "You have to love me now. I'm magic," and like lick his cheek. That's about it.
So Tim, I need you to roll a persuasion check on Harold. This is gonna stand
No. hang on. 11.
Oh, I was expecting it to be worse from that pause.
I know. I thought it was gonna be
I
like.
know, but I have really good persuasion apparently.
in. Mother.
I am a deal. Yes.
So it takes a couple of minutes of like talking and explaining things, and Duke Chunk will occasionally just like, "Dude, come on, be cool."
Oh yeah.
But Prince Harold partakes of whatever. He's like, "All right, just fucking hit me with something," and he's good. So at the time that Hayden runs over and gives him the cheek lick, he's feeling pretty cool. He's got an arm around Gina. He's sort of leaning on her.
Wait, does he
And
look
he like
me
looks
back?
over and
Like you back.
Hayden would be into it.
Thanks for that. Thanks.
so at this point,
Sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's good. You're
I'll
in character.
lick you
You're
if I ever
in
need to
your-
persuade.
Just lick me.
Wow.
Let's continue. Podcast listeners, Kevin took his
Montage.
glasses off again.
Montage.
And the
Get us out
and
of
so
there.
yeah, we're gonna fade to black right there.
Glasses are just gone now. They're off his
No,
face.
wait. Am I glowing?
Yes, you're still
In the blackness.
I'm glowing, right?
Yeah.
in the cut to
Can I
black.
run out of the tavern and just go woo? And just run throughout the town?
Sure.
I mean, it has to be towards dark by now anyway.
Magic tries to hunt him down.
It's just like, no, everybody needs to stay in the tavern. Just in this.
He's gone.
Okay.
So we're gonna
Great.
So the next morning, you guys come to, and because Tim has just established that magic, it's very easy to cure things. Nobody's feeling badly about this. Tran still has like a dim afterglow, although his skin is back to the right color. There, you like his hand glows on occasion. You can kind of like concentrate on it, make it go. It's not like bright light, but it's like a faded glow stick, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a faded glow stick the morning after. Hey Hayden, I'm gonna regret this.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I
No, you're not.
Roll a charisma check. Tell me what you get.
Oh, come on, dice. Please give me what I. No! Okay.
What's your charisma? 0.
Yeah, so I have a 2. I have a 2. It's all
Sorry,
she
Hayden.
wanted. It's all she wanted.
You know,
No.
it was not meant to be. Look,
No.
I had to have my sorceress explode in flame, all right?
Yeah.
You deal with it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Oh,
Instead, you wake up to Paget just like plunking it, like really like angrier than you've ever seen her before, like plunking down a pan of eggs beside you and be like, "Here, eat these."
yeah,
And
you are
too.
awakened. You are awakened to the sound of a cast iron skillet slammed on the nightstand of the tavern room, of the inn room that you guys have rented. You don't have a really clear memory of a lot of what happened last night. You remember licking someone. You're pretty sure it was Harold. On the second shot around, Paget, you can go ahead and tell him it was absolutely Bobby Joe. The first lick was Prince Harold. The second one was Bobby Joe.
And Hayden makes that exact noise.
And
That was
Paul's
good,
like,
that was good.
none of you have any idea the things I've seen.
Yeah, and I want to be really clear. You've seen some shit. You have a context that is very distinct from everybody else's. This was a little weird.
Can Mackenzie be guarding the door to Harold and?
Oh yeah, no, you are standing guard like with your swords there. You've gone to you wake up and you've like you still got the swords in your hand. You're like okay, but it doesn't look like anybody's been there.
Can I do my morning prayers though?
Sure.
Awesome. That's what we want to hear.
Here comes the sun.
No, I do.
It'll be over.
Sure. Now I do just have to check Mackenzie.
Mm-hmm.
Was Mackenzie in any way attempting to participate in
No.
Because I was going to say we might need a charisma check from you as well. But no, we don't.
Good
So
heavens, no.
Maybe we can we pin it on you?
He has a thing for
Hayden was
halflings.
really trying and like Mackenzie was running interference because you don't.
Why?
Can I give it a
Up
shot?
to you. It doesn't have to be that way.
I mean, I wouldn't stop that, honestly.
Okay.
Can I give
Love is love.
Can I give it a shot?
Yeah, but I'm a halfling person.
Yeah.
Prince, I mean, I saw her, she got shot down. Like, well, what's wrong with there?
I don't
Might as
think
well
you
go-
did. You were kind of running around town.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you
Glowing.
But while you're praying, Paget does go by and just be like, I blame you.
I
So,
think he's gonna nod.
It's
and
100%
smile, like,
his fault.
You
Like,
can
yeah.
blame this on me.
Yes, Hayden.
so I
made
eat
you
the
some
eggs.
eggs.
So I
What
eat
the-
the eggs that are in the pan, hot, because pain doesn't bother me.
Where did she get the eggs?
Good question. And then I just try and go into the
none
room
of
where
you
the
are
prince
qualified to
and
have
Gina are,
questions.
because it's like I just want to see, like I want to say good morning. Hey, I just want to see what's going on. I want to
Mackenzie, she's trying to get into the room.
I just want to, check out what's happening. I just want to say, hey, like,
I am like
Hey,
small
Harold.
tank.
tiny, tiny tank.
So, by the way, despite every conceivable reason that for why you would not have had a long rest, you've now had a long rest. All your hit points are back, your spells are back, etc.
Okay.
Even though I really should not allow that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You all had a pretty fucking active evening.
I mean, I'll volunteer Paget for a level of exhaustion because she had to stay up all night watching all of your asses.
We're not having that kind of experience.
You didn't have to watch Mackenzie much.
That's true. That's true. You can handle yourself.
Fairly
So
sober,
after-
very high charisma.
You know, it's a little later. It's a little later in the morning, and the door opens behind you, Mackenzie, and Harold and Gina, both fully dressed,
Okay.
looking very, well put together, walk out without saying. Gina just brushes right past you without saying a word, and Harold just claps you right on the shoulder, says, "If you ever need to come to Varn, let me know," and just walks out. Duke Chunk's already gone. They were totally willing to forget the fact that you killed their friend because you got them laid and on drugs. So hey, great job.
Okay,
they
at
are
that
good
point-
people after all.
So yeah, it's about noon now. You've all sort of gotten together in the tavern. Therese is just over the moon because the kobolds have already started bringing burlap sacks of the fertilizer over.
Poop.
A poop.
Yeah,
Fertilizer.
and
Wait, do we get the dragon sleeve
just
still?
like, you're a genius.
yeah,
I'm not mad at you anymore.
Yeah, Fens is still gonna come and live with you guys. 'Cause That was
Okay.
part of the deal.
Yeah.
Because you guys are trying to fuck me. You now have kobolds living in the house.
Thank you.
A kobold engineer
Yeah.
Yeah.
with tiny children kobold slaves.
Also a ghost. That
Who's
likes
not
ice cream.
jealous? I mean, honestly, guys, if you could have a tiny dragon person engineer
So, yeah,
with
there
little
is-
children.
As you guys are sitting there, Fees comes in and he's got like a big, like overloaded burlap sack. And Teresa's like, "Oh, no, you don't want to," and he just like throws it on the table that you guys are sitting at. And yeah, this big white pile of mush flops onto the table. It doesn't smell great, that's for sure.
No.
Musky.
Ugh.
Everybody make a nature check.
I'm not.
10, that's cocked.
9.
10.
10,
5.
5.
Hang on. I have to do
That
this.
fits.
21.
Okay.
Oh.
So there are very few luxuries on your island.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is coffee.
Oh.
Yeah. Your people trade pretty extensively for coffee beans and work very hard to get good things in there. Your adopted parents had a very small stash of some super, super expensive coffee beans. And thinking back, you remember how they get to be so expensive and rich and flavorful in their tone.
Oh.
And that is that they pass through the digestive tract of kobolds. And the residual magic from kobolds' ancestry related to dragons creates in them like a spiciness, like a spicy nuttiness
Guys, I'm
in
gonna
the
make
coffee.
us bank.
And no, seriously.
Are you against Starbucks somehow?
This is a thing stolen from our world.
Oh, nice.
There are actual people who will pay mucho bucks for coffee beans that have passed through the digestive tract of a civet cat in South America.
Yep.
This is the fantasy equivalent
It's
of
poop
that.
beans. It's poop coffee beans.
Yep.
Dude,
And
whatever floats your boat.
you're not sure where the kobolds are getting the coffee beans, but you can see throughout this, like laced, these super expensive coffee beans are laced in there.
Coffee franchise, anyone?
Dude, it makes sense. This is why kobolds are jittery and have low charisma. I mean, low constitution.
Therese.
They're like,
Oh,
That's right.
pull Therese aside and be like, hey.
She's like, really?
I mean, it's sort of how I come from a little island, not an evil island, just a regular island.
You always say something like that. Are you compensating for something?
No, that's crazy. But these are really, really valuable.
It's going to be really great when you can finish one of those lies without laughing.
I can't, it will never happen.
Yeah, it's going to be...
I think Paget probably has just a nervous...
Yeah, that's an in-character thing. Is she's just like, no, anywho. So, okay.
Yeah,
So she's like,
she
well,
explains
okay,
the coffee bean poop situation.
She says, well, I mean, we don't really have a space to, I mean, we can cultivate some of them out here, but like, maybe this is something you want to take back and, I mean, we're trying to produce food. We can keep them if you want, but...
Oh, so...
We have a dead garden. We could put
Grow
the
coffee beans.
in the dead garden.
Yes.
Okay.
Cool. We're going to cultivate some coffee beans, I guess. And
there's also the forest room.
Yep. And
Yeah.
there's a forest room. There is a cool...
So we can have
The coolest room in my house that I've built, which is amazing, and you have explored precisely none of.
But we found the ghost.
We had to go check out the town.
For those of you that missed it, we inherited a mansion.
Yeah,
With
and
the
it's super
forest.
cool. They have not looked at it for even a second.
Because our dad was the same guy.
But I met the ghost, singular, and I do need to get him vanilla beans.
Okay.
So just
Teresa comes to you and says, "Oh, hey, listen. Took me a little bit of digging, but I did manage to find these." And she says, "And I grew a plant overnight. Did a little, agro wizard magic. It's what I do." And she produces you this small pot, and it has a vanilla plant growing in it, and there's a couple of vanilla beans. So,
And now I just have to figure out how to make ice cream because that doesn't exist yet, so I have to invent it.
have fun with that.
I mean, actually, it must exist because the ghost talked about it.
Yeah, I was
so
gonna
never
say.
mind. I just have to figure out how to make it.
In a house full of nothing because it's been looted.
Yeah.
Oh, not that this matters, but you get a barrel and then you have like salt and ice on the outside and it turns. Anyway.
It's the ice that's hard to get. Oh, magic.
I have magic.
Magic.
I have magic.
I'm almost positive the warlock does not have a create ice spell. You might have cone of cold.
Oh no, I have chill touch though, and that's a necro.
It's a necromantic spell. It doesn't.
But it's ice cream for a ghost.
Now that's engineering.
Fucks me running. That's really good.
That's really good.
Shit. You see what I'm up against, right? Like every time I think I got there's a logical reason they can't do this thing. Oh man. Anywho, we have 9 minutes, guys.
Okay.
So let's go ahead.
All right.
So, you guys have saved the village of Derrick Run.
Yes.
Go team.
Everyone is very grateful. Everybody's very positive. Therese says that within the week they should be producing food in a manner consistent with their historical output, because that's how quickly she, as an agro wizard, can make this happen now that she has the fertilizer components. By the time you guys get back to the house, Fens and his 10 children are already, like, there. And one of them, like, kind of, like, walks up to you guys and says, hello.
I give him a tchotchke. That is 15 in my inventory now.
Fist.
He taps himself.
Fist. Okay, I blush a little bit and like pat him on the head and then decide to hug him and pick him up because he's the cutest thing ever.
He's like this big. And you pick him up and he's like nuzzling against you and he says, Fist talk good.
So I squeeze him a little too hard because it's hard not to crush something that's so cute.
Hang on. It's just loose.
Okay.
Soft. Yes.
Okay.
And so Fist says, Fist tell Fens what do.
So you're gonna tell us what to do about the coffee? No.
Fist tell Fens what do.
Oh.
What you want? What you
Oh, okay, yeah. We want all of these coffee beans planted in this garden area and grown magically.
I mean, actually, we should ask the actual magical agricultural person to come do that, probably.
That's a smart idea.
Yeah.
I want death traps
I went
throughout
to
all the
college.
house. Every room. Gas chambers.
So hang on. Wait, here's the fun part. Fens, like, starts nodding and I don't know what I got to eat there. And Fist says, we fix death traps, yes.
Okay, cool. I knew it.
Fix.
There was death traps already?
Come.
Okay, cool.
And he like waves and he like leads you into the mansion and he takes you, because there's a moat around it, right? And he takes you to a room at the eastern side of the house and he says, moat room. And there's this collection of levers in there.
Mm-hmm.
Fancy.
And he pulls one and you hear this chunk, chunk, chunk. And like you look outside and you can see the moat draining a little. Like you can see it slowly draining and then he like pops the lever back and he pulls another one and the moat starts to raise.
Oh.
And he says, this only one work. And he pulls the lever and you hear like a chunk and then like a vast expulsion of air that like kind of reverberates. That was like a big windstorm suddenly hits the house and he says, come. And then he leads you back upstairs and he leads you to your room.
My room?
Yeah, the big bedroom.
Sweet.
And he says, hey, look. And there are like 40 like crossbow bolts embedded in the bed.
What?
He's like, there are more. We fixed this one.
I just go, oh, yes. We're going to throw an epic party.
A death trap party?
Yes. That's it.
We're a normal family.
Is he around?
Mackenzie?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's with you. He's all excited too. I mean, this is awesome.
I just don't want you to rat on me, you know?
So anywho.
No, I understand.
I feel like at that point, this is where we have to end. I'm so sad we didn't get a chance to bring him out, but for those of you who may not have seen it, my wife produced this, and this is essentially the visual representation of Bale Hops, a.k.a. The Executor, a.k.a.
Cousin Head.
Cousin Head, a.k.a. Skull Servant.
Skull Slave.
Skull Slave is the most recent edition. It's a little sad.
Thank you all so much for coming to +1 to Mischief. Can I have a round of applause for my performers?
And can we have another round of applause for Kevin, our wonderful DM, world builder extraordinaire.
Keep an eye on our Facebook page and our website, +1tomischief.com, for the next event that's coming up. This is the end of this adventure session, so I do have some good news for our players. At this point, you are all going to level up to level 4. And we'll talk about your fiduciary rewards next time we play a game.
Did you just say douche?
Hey.
And with that, thanks very much. Have a great night.
Thank you.
Good night.